back, and season 80 of the NBA is underway. Ben Thompson, third year. He'll have the ball in his hands a lot for the Rockets. Lou Dort guarding Durant. The deflection, the welcome back from the Thunder fans. Şengün a three. Off the mark, Steven Adams inside trying to get it. Good. Cason Wallace in the lineup because of the injury to Jalen Williams getting the start. Dort does it, Holmgren inside. Bang in the bucket to get it going.
That was one of the things he worked on this summer. Getting stronger, getting his body more prepared. Great finish right there.
Number 2 overall pick after his 1 year at Gonzaga, knocks it down. And OKC has the first 3. Really interested to watch the Rockets at a true point. We'll get into the Fred VanVleet story as we go on. The guy who's scheduled to be the point guard out with injury. Şengün inside, draws a crowd. Thompson off on the 3. Good rebound crash by Smith. And opens the account for the Rockets.
And that's where that lift comes in. Crashing the boards right there. Great finish. Going to have to generate points other ways.
They double Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, good motion by the Thunder.
And Hartenstein with the hockey assist right there. You're talking about one of the better passing big men in Isaiah.
Off the foot to the backcourt. Kick violation, Zach Sharma calls. Nothing has looked smooth yet for Houston. Late clock, Şengün. Does he know it? Shot clock violation.
And if you watch,
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the turn, and the lob. Good hands by Şengün, and a read. Rockets the other way. KD on the fly.
Creating offense from your defense. You get a deflection turnover. And with this size for the Rockets, it's off to the races.
Durant has the guard on Holmgren. Chet, turn, toss, 2.
and the funny thing about that shot is Kevin Durant taught Chet that move when they were working out together in the summer in LA.
Chet Holmgren has all 7 of the Thunder points. Smith outside. Knocks down the three-pointer. Jabari Smith, 35% from deep. That's one of the questions with this Rockets team. Beyond Durant, are there other shooters who can hit from deep? SGA drawing a lot of attention. Cason Wallace missed. Şengün the board. Durant set to go to work on Wallace, giving up about a half foot. Rebound Holmgren. MVP of the league, looking at another one, stepping back. 3 is off, Holmgren keeps it alive. Dort got a step,
Tonight.
Ben Thompson, 23 years old. 4th overall pick and a star in the making, if not the now, Jamal,
he is.
for this Rockets team.
He has the opportunity to be one of the breakout stars in the NBA, depending on how this team goes. You see Houston went to a zone, already gets a stop, and Şengün handled the ball.
And Smith will pull from deep. Good crash in the glass by Hartenstein for Oklahoma City. Great addition to this team last year. It's been 2 to SGA every time he touches the ball. That patented floater from Hartenstein is off. Try it again. He's going to try it plenty.
He makes that shot a lot. 1 miss, and you're saying deep patent.
That was 2 misses.
Reggie put the ring on and just waited his hand down. He'll feel better in a minute. Holmgren on fire.
Chet take these threes, and it looks like he has really worked on his range from behind that arc.
Thompson answers with a 3. That's going to be a very big part of this Houston team.
And they were playing a game of chicken right there. Wallace said, you got to beat me with the jump shot. Thompson said, I've been working on this, no problem.
Remember, he only shot 22% a season ago from that spot. There's that zone you talked about, Jamal.
And that is the all-time zone break from a moment ago. Has changed during the timeout to a 2. So the score is now correct at 13-12. Clock at 8. Good move inside. Şengün knocks it out. Şengün is 5th year in the league from Turkey at 6'11". Those all-court skills that so many of these Rockets have. Holmgren trying to stay hot. Gonna come. We'll reset it. Zach Zarba jumping in there. Eric Dalen, Jason Goldenberg. The other officials working this opening night. Mentioned Holmgren, 15 and 8 a year. Made a lot of money to ensure this core will stay together for the next 4 or 5 years.
And they almost hit the pot of gold twice. They got better being younger and then won the championship in the process. So now that's sustainable. They know exactly what it'll take to stay at that level.
Jabari Smith, 2 fouls. Tari Eason, 17, is in for Houston. As Amen Thompson
On the road in a hostile environment, Mike.
Reg, is that because no point and he's doing a lot of handling the ball?
Well, what I like about it, too, obviously, this is a big game for KD coming back home to this place.
Right.
I think these young guys are kind of saying to themselves, we got you, old fella. We're going to play for you as well.
2 shots so far for Durant. Jordan from deep is off. Adams and Hartenstein back. 6 points, 5 boards last year. Durant gets the treatment, snakes in for 2, as he did so often in this building.
I know you've been out of calling games for a while, but you've heard the term good defense, better offense.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was great defense by Lou.
Reg, I lived in that place. I was all better offense, no defense. So, yeah, I know that term.
Wow.
Jalen Williams in and knocks down his first shot. There's Şengün on the attack, powers inside, finds Thompson for the finish. And Degno will take a touch. Serge Ibaka, he was known as for a while, but all the young talent that Presti has drafted, and now it's the next gen of it, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort inside, runs into Durant. And we'll
Credit to his scouting department, the guys, boots on the ground that are out there in the gyms, going overseas, finding these players, and making sure, Jamal, and you know this, making sure they will blend into the culture here in OKC.
Well, they won't bring you in if you don't fit into that culture. And they do a heck of a job, and Sam Presti does his research. And look at how many guys get better once they come here. And it's a culture they've built, and no one will disrupt that, and that's why it's sustainable.
And they are sitting on a ridiculous number of picks over the next 7 years as well. So it's young, it's really good, a chance to get better. Reed Shepherd, 15 in the game for the Rockets, or a traditional guard. No contact, or no call on the contact, I should say. The pitch to Durant. 3 is off. Off the fight inside. It comes into the hands of Cason Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket, and SGA gets his first field goal of the night.
Yeah, but did you see how he used that left chicken wing to create space to get all the way to the cup? Great use of his upper body.
Holmgren there with the help as Durant rises up. The rebound by Lou Dort, going up together. Great pace. Started this one. Spinning is Dort for 2.
These are going to be important minutes for Houston and Reed Shepherd. Again, with the injury to Fred VanVleet, Shepherd's going to get a lot of looks here as that point guard off the bench. A defender just a year ago. The officials kind of turned the other way because he is all over KD out front, guys.
And it means you're a champion now, right? So you get more leeway when they respect that you've already shown that you can do it at the highest level.
Man did play 641 of his 1,123 NBA games in the Thunder colors.
And won an MVP in these colors as well, Mike.
Total star, as the foundation was laid for excellence for this franchise. Dort saves it. 5 to shoot. Williams out of the corner. Wiggins off the mark. Durant the rebound for Houston. All even at 23 here in this opener. And Thompson showing all the moves and showing too much.
And that'll be part of his growth right there. When to slow down. He's a big point guard. He's learning that position again, but he will make the right reads more than that. Oh my God, SGA.
Sees 2 bodies, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Blue pass.
And SGA on the other. It's nothing like seeing that ball go through as a score. And I jinxed it.
Of course you did. Welcome to the club. We're glad you got the first one this year.
And
90% free throw shooter off the mark. His hounding defense, Eason having trouble. Shepherd able to save it. But look, there's no space range. Alex Caruso in the face of Şengün. Now to Jordan. Late clock Durant. KD, how many times have we watched him smoothly knock that down?
No answer, right? At that 7-foot frame, he's just going to shoot over you. As good a defender as Caruso is.
Dort draws him. Williams, three. Is short, and Tari Eason has it. Hands to Kevin Durant, age 37. Right around the reigning MVP, knocked out of bounds in the state. You see the size across the board, the advantage the Rockets have. It's a great size against space and speed. Matchup here tonight. Eason has it knocked away by SGA. Late clock, Eason. Turnover, forced. Barnheiser, rookie out of Northwestern, making his NBA debut right here. Durant has it knocked away. Back the other way come the Thunder. Wiggins lines it up. Knocks it down.
What we saw a lot of on their way to their first championship. When they turn you over, they make you pay in transition.
First three of the night for OKC. They hit 14 a game last year. Shepherd with a stroke from the outside. 34% shooter last year.
They shot the ball really well from three during the preseason.
Alexander worked it inside. Barnheiser moves it. Caruso rattles it out. Knocks it down.
Nice size off the bench for Ime Udoka and this Rockets team.
And the good double takes it away. Shepherd forces the turnover. Eason met at the rim and out of bounds. It stays down here. We get even better last year. Şengün kicks it back. Durant off on the three. Şengün the board. Shepherd's got it. Durant waiting out here watching. Leaving space. Late clock. Şengün. Nothing. They have been discombobulated on multiple possessions as they get used to life without a true point. Shot clock is off. And the turnover with Eason. Capella with him. Contact and the foul on the Thunder.
Are in shoes all the time. It compresses the foot, so in the weight room they try to activate the muscles. A no-shoe zone. Reggie, do you still do that?
I don't, but to my 12-year-old son, Riker Dean Miller, guess what Daddy has for you when we get home? Guess what we're...
It was a well-played opening quarter. And Thompson now from Şengün. Smith trying to fight and body for space. Able to get some as the clock winds down, defended by Ajay Mitchell. Thompson, three is short. Hartenstein the rebound for the Thunder. Mitchell turned away, but finds Holmgren coming all the way in. Contact and the foul, and Holmgren hit the deck. The Summer Games in 28, less than 1,000 days away, which will feature one heck of a men's and women's basketball tournament as well.
I love the countdown.
Oh, it's every day.
It's every day.
Do you ever need to know how many days away? You just text me. Hop into the group chat. We got it. Nice save. Thompson has it. Plenty of time to shoot here for the Rockets as we are all even at 30. Caruso hounding Şengün and forcing the turnover. And good job coming back to deflect it by Tari Eason, but Holmgren keeps it alive. Hartenstein's bounce pass was not good.
This is where shit
does not need to be seen in film tomorrow. 7 turnovers for the Thunder in the first 13 and a half of this one. Kogi knocks down the three. Josh Okogie, his 8th year out of Georgia Tech, has given the Rockets a 3-point lead.
But that's where you generate points. When Şengün can turn his back with small defenders on him, he can draw the double team and make the read.
Just in 3 threes, only 1 for the Thunder so far. As Aaron Wiggins gets inside. Again, no Durant through this stretch. Şengün joins the play. and knocks down that three. 23% last year, but they expect much better this year.
Remember what Ime told us. He's going to stagger the minutes of Şengün and KD to keep one of his all-stars on the floor here.
Mitchell on the take. Hartenstein battles to get it. Mitchell finishes inside.
How about the trust coach Dagnall has? Oh, should have been a steal there by Mitchell. How about him empowering Mitchell and Barnheiser early on here in this first half? Two guys that normally wouldn't get minutes at all.
And that goes to his unconventional thinking that we talked about earlier, Rez. Good shot by Tari Eason right there, but a step up with confidence and knock it down.
That extends the biggest lead of this opening night. Houston +5. Rockets the 2 seed last year. The Thunder the best in the league. And Alex Caruso was a big reason why the oldest man on this team at age 31.
I had a chance to speak with him before the game, and I told him, because I was here for Game 7, and I watched every single one of those 7. He was the difference maker. There was an offensive foul there on Şengün, but Caruso's play, every big play, loose ball. Let's see if he's set here. Nope, hip still moving. Good call there by the official.
Reg, you were here for all the finals games? I barely saw you.
Well, my son was here. Oh, almost a steal there.
Eason tried to blitz it, doesn't get it. Holmgren, fake, take, make.
A fake, one dribble. He is in an unbelievable rhythm right now, keeping OKC afloat with his scoring.
7 of 7 from the field. He has 19. Thompson has it slapped away. Size, it's been a story all night. Again, the Rockets starting this massive starting lineup. Foul on the contact inside.
The ball dictate who's going to bring it up, and they're doing an excellent job right now.
At 82 inches, 6 feet, 10 inches, the average height of tonight's starting lineup. And that's with Kevin Durant not listed at his game height. He's a little taller than the numbers say. Every time you go, Kevin Durant, he's 6'10". He's a little taller.
Yeah, he's a little taller.
He's a little taller.
He will not admit it. Why?
He doesn't want to be a footer, Reg.
That's been my problem my whole life. I didn't want to be associated as a 7-footer, so I'm trying to go the other way. Mitchell's got a little space here. Durant to the deck, but fighting for it. Reed Shepherd back the other way for Houston. Now Durant, Caruso guarding. Right back to Shepherd. Short on the 3, deflects. Oh, that's off John. Mitchell knocks down the 3. Only 36 games played last year, missed more than half the season with turf toe. Second-year man out of Cal Santa Barbara. Jabari Smith inside, turned away. Bogey on the pitch. Durant working it. Rattles out. Houston keeps it alive. Shepherd in rhythm. Baked it in.
Did he call it? Doesn't matter, though.
No, he didn't.
Does he have to call it?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I count every point that moves a basket when I'm playing.
Spoken like a true scorer.
Hartenstein will load up. Everyone wants to show the work they did in the offseason. Durant, the bounce, Adams, with the shoulder. One more for Adams. National TV schedule as the season gets started. Best to our friends at ESPN. We'll start with a doubleheader. Cleveland and the Knicks, Spurs and Dallas. Then we've got another doubleheader on Thursday night. And we'll welcome the friends from Prime Video. We'll have Friday night action with Boston, the Knicks, Minnesota, and the Lakers. NBA.com, or visit the NBA app for more. All of our friends, Ian Eagle, Kevin Harlan, Mike Green, Dave Pash, Richard Jefferson, Legs. I'm going to run out of names here. EJ, Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck inside the NBA on ESPN. Wish everybody all the best. We'll see you all on the road. Look forward to a fun year of the NBA all across the board. Jordan, 3.
Just a foot or two out of his comfort zone, Jamal.
Adams back the other way with a rim run. Missed the putback, and Holmgren squeezes it. Chet's been the best man for the defending champs here tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting set to come back in. Holmgren over to Durant. That is his first miss from the field. Shepard around Dort, space. Meantime, in contacted. Cripps stays alive with the work of Mitchell. Hartenstein. Clock at 3. Dort knew he had to get something up. It was
Excellent 24-second right there for Houston. No. If you're, see, Ben Thompson should have stayed in that corner. He's used to it. Zone here.
Zone earlier from Houston. Reg, you got it. Right back into it. Mitchell trying to shoot over it. Kept alive. Reggie, I went to Syracuse. I recognize the zone.
Oh, you know the zone.
I don't mean to cut you off. We were born in a 2-3 zone. Thompson's free. Flat 3. Holmgren the rebound. Thunder back the other way. Pitch in the corner. Mitchell. There you go.
Mitchell knows who he is. If you look at his shot diet, open corner threes, coming out of the corner for a handoff, he knows who he is and he stays in that box.
Alperin Şengün working on Cason Wallace. See over him easily. Locates Shepard. And on the rebounding action, we'll have just the trust, the depth of this Oklahoma City team. Young players are playing. It's a team that won 68 last year, but will still be getting different guys in the lineup. Şengün off on the 2.
And they return 14 or 15 of their guys, Mike. Like, they are built for now and later. And they have a superstar in SGA, so the sky's the limit for this team.
Good play to draw Shepard defensively. Mitchell, the pitch. Williams, the fake. One more pass Dort, one more pass Mitchell.
A little overpassing there by the Thunder.
KD 3 of 8 points here tonight. Şengün trying to take advantage of that size advantage. And on the outside foul. Showing a replay up on the screen. Durant's heels were close to the sideline. No call, no challenge. Jabari Smith from the corner, no. Şengün had more time. Mitchell hit the deck hard again. He's back up and battling Şengün as Durant goes to work. Deflection by Gilgeous-Alexander. Late clock, KD.
Layup, that's what I call that a layup. That's his wheelhouse. That's his sweet spot. That mid-range